The first Stanley Show was last Wednesday. What a long, cherished history we have. I really can't wait for our anniversary show. And our first Canuck guest with Jay Janower was Dan Hamuis. And he's back again, talking to Jay again about life with a 3-0 series lead.
Okay, before we start talking about being up 3-0 and being in this position, you've watched the Stanley Show, have you? Because you're appearing on it again tonight. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think Squire does a good job. We were watching the news the other night and it came on at the end, and I knew I got interviewed for the inaugural show, and so we stuck around and watched it, and great job, Squire.
See, now you just pumped up his ego, so now, I'm going to have, it's going to be me asking the tough questions. What is it like, though, to be up 3-0 in this series? It's a position that I don't think a lot of guys have been in before on this hockey club.
No, I never have been. I've only been on the opposite end of that. It's a very important game tomorrow, and it'd be huge for us to be able to close out a series early.
I look at this hockey team, and even though there were moments last night, I don't think you played your best game, and I think you'd probably admit that as well. But I never see panic. I always see calm. I don't see you guys playing out of your boundaries. Is that about accurate? I mean, how do you see it?
Well, I think we have a real strong belief in our dressing room, and we know if we're down a goal or up a couple goals, that we can play with the lead or we can come back, and we've done it this season a lot, and we've proved it to ourselves, so we're confident in that.
Do you deserve to be up 3-0, and how do you finish come tomorrow night?
Well, I think we do deserve to be up 3-0. We've played good enough at stretches to get the wins, and there's been some times where we need to improve our game, but Luongo's played really well for us, kept us in the games when we've had some lulls, and we're looking to tomorrow's game to come out with their best effort yet.
I know you're not talking sweet, but the fans back in Vancouver are. What are the benefits of finishing early, finishing a team off early, as opposed to going to a 7-game series, especially early on in the playoffs?
Well, it gives us a chance to rest. Some guys could be a little bit banged up. Some guys have the flu, so give them a chance to get their energy back and rest some injuries and be ready for a new series.
Okay, now we do have a running feature on the Stanley Show with bobbleheads from opposition teams. Patrick Kane has been the featured bobblehead of this series. How would you dispose of a Patrick Kane bobblehead doll? Slap shot from the point, throw him off a bridge. How do you get rid of him?
Yeah, maybe dump him off the Gravel Street Bridge.
Love it. Good luck tomorrow, and from one BC guy to another, it's nice to have you on the Stanley Show again.
Thanks for having me.
Squire, back to you. Lots of plugs as well from this guy.
And Dan Hamuis is my new favorite Canuck. Yeah, you know what? We do have, I think we have 2 Patrick Kane bobblehead dolls that we're using, of course, in the adventures of bobblehead Patrick. But when that's over, we're going to have to dispose of those somehow. So maybe we'll ask you how we're going to do that.